joining us. I've just downloaded the Meitu app, this Chinese app. It's a makeover app, which is very popular at the moment. It's exploding on social media. I just saw Stephen Colbert using it on Twitter. Have I made a dreadful mistake?
I believe you should be at your phone very careful what permission you give your app. On iOS and on newer Android versions, you can granularly choose what the app is allowed to or not, because the app is by default asking for a lot more than it should.
And what kind of things is it asking for, and what are reasonable and what are causes for concern?
For an app that takes a picture of you or takes a picture from your storage and changes that or makes it funny or makes it cuter, it's reasonable to assume that the app would want access to your camera and want access to your storage. It is not reasonable why it would want to make phone calls or change your audio settings, or why it would want to access the storage of other apps or even know what cell phone carrier you're with. There are reports that this app might even check whether your phone is jailbroken or not, and in case that it is, extract even more information than you consent to.
And why would it be doing this? Should people be paranoid about the security services in China, or some have suggested this is more like an ads or analytics app that is masquerading as some sort of photo app just to gather as much data as possible?
I don't think it's a big conspiracy to crack the phones of dissidents and celebrities abroad. I think this is just a very shady business practice to try to gather as much data as you can without asking for permission, without asking for consent. This has been become a lot more common business practice, and especially in places like China. And that's what makes these apps more valuable, is to gather data from you. And the more data they can get, the more valuable they become.
All right, know before you download. Thank you, Leo.
Thank you, Tom.